Number 3, Dom Martinez. Number 13, John Madden.
Zoom out and get like a center shot.
Number 17, Jackson Greenway.
Yeah, that's good.
Number 11, Braden Harlan. Number 5, Canton Cotton.
Yeah, really good.
Number 26, Braden Fryman. Number 24, Jaden Alvarado. And number 6, Cash Knutson. And let's welcome the rest of the Rangers to the field as well. Your Lone Star Rangers are coached by head coach Joel Frankie, assisted by John Alvarado, Jordan Rodriguez, and Austin Reese. At this time, we ask if you are able, please rise, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Play ball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is baseball time in Frisco. We are tonight at Reedy High School, where we were a couple of weeks ago, because it rained pretty much most of the first 9 or 10 hours of the day, or even longer. And it's dirt and grass at Lone Star, so Reedy was nice enough to allow us to come back to the scene of the crime where we were here 2 weeks ago. And Scots will take on the Lone Star Rangers here at Reedy's ballpark. Both of these teams are in the playoffs. They have clinched playoff spots from the District 12-5A, but we've got 2 games this week that will determine the seeding. Right now, the Highland Park Scots, the
Wakeland Wolverines are 10-2, while the Colony Cougars and the Lone Star Rangers are both 9-3. Reedy fell to 6-6, so they've been eliminated, as have Creekview, Smith, and Turner from the CFP ISD. So these 2 teams are going to be in playoffs right now. Highland Park is either a 1 or a 2, and Lone Star is either a 3 or a 4. And so we've got 2 games this week to determine the seeding. So tonight, Joel Frankie's club comes in 16-14 overall with a 9-3 district record. Travis Yoder's club 20-8 overall with a 10-2 record. Here's the lineup. The Scots will bat. Flash short, Richie at second, Drew the left fielder, Hutchinson at third base, Gahagan in right field, Flint at first, Moreland the DH, Nowak in center field, and Yoder the catcher. Here's the Arkansas commit, Cole Flashnick stepping in.
That's fine. We'll tell you.
Against the left-hander Martinez. First pitch is a strike.
Yeah, like he'll say most of the time if it's a strike or a ball.
And that's down and away. A ball and a strike now to Flash. He has been hitting well as of late. Lots of extra base hits, doubles, triples, and a home run. Curveball tapped foul.
He's
got another year here. He'll be a 4-year varsity letterman after next year before he goes on to play for the Razorbacks. Fouled off his leg. That'll leave a nice bruise. Take an extra deep breath there. The umpire will walk out to the mound a little bit and check on everybody.
It'll say it up in that scoreboard too.
I'm not sure. I think this umpire is a guy that used to umpire in the men's senior league that I played in for a long time. I have to get a better look at him. A ball and 2 strikes now to Flash. Martinez kicks and delivers, fouled off into the screen. Again, the 1-2. Left on left to get things started. Little breeze blowing out to left field. That's way outside, 2-2. These turf fields do such a great job of getting rid of the water, giving us a chance to play baseball. Flash extends the at bat with another foul ball.
And it, you know, when you're 12, you didn't fully get the innuendo. Now you're like 50, you're like, oh, that's hilarious.
2-2?
Yeah.
That's outside.
Full count now, doing Flash to start the game. Upper edge outside on the strike zone, and that'll be 1 down. That'll bring up one of your team captains, Adam Ritchie.
Headed Scott's number 16.
Harris Junior College next year to be a Dragon. Generous strike call in the outside corner.
Yeah, you see like how I gotta keep this thing out of the battery box?
Yeah.
That's a little too far outside to
That's why
be
usually I'd have this
the strike.
up in my camera.
But you weren't able to get that.
Yeah, well, just like the way this table is right here, it's kind of too high.
I see it.
Bad drop down
a little low. Martinez doesn't appear to be overpowering, but he's around the plate with different spins. Two one to Ritchie. Swing and a miss. Might have expanded the zone a little bit there. Might have been a little high. Now he's got to protect at 2-2. Oh, swing and miss. 2 strikeouts to get the game started for Martinez. That'll bring up one of your other team captains, Martin True, returning to the scene of the crime here 2 weeks ago when he hit a ball right over the foul pole down the left field line. Texas 5-tool high school baseball, I can't remember exactly what they call themselves. They had a great look at that at bat, looking right down the left field line. You see the ball come down practically on top of the foul pole, and you see it bounce in foul territory as it bounced away. First pitch to Martin is a called strike. Since then, he's added another home run at Creekview. 3 on the year for True, 1 inside the park. Leads the team with that number. Developed into an all-around baseball player. Fouled away. He'll be going to the University of Texas next year, but like his brother, he's going to give up baseball. 2 very talented kids.
Moving
on to other things.
No balls,
The ball's and 2 strikes to true. Just a little high.
Okay.
Ball and 2 strikes. That's up and away. Can't even be held onto by the catcher, Harlan. Isaac Hutchinson on deck if we get that far. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to true. Curveball. A lot of people did not like that call from the umpire. Full count pitch with 2 outs. On the ground, right at the second baseman, gobbles it up just in time to beat true to first. And we go to the bottom of the first. This is a Highland Park Scots baseball production on Game On Sports.
SA Recycling continues to promote the health of our environment, our economy, and our local community. We have taken great steps to ensure we make a difference. Recycling today saves up to 90% of greenhouse gases versus making steel from iron ore. It clearly is the single most important thing we can do to cut greenhouse gases. We're proud to be a part of the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, making a difference 1 ton at a time. SA Recycling.
Every team has game day rituals. Lacing up your shoes a certain way, putting your shin guards on in the same order every time. Lucky routines. HG Charm Bar lets you create your own lucky charm with customizable necklaces and bracelets. Choose the charms that fit your style. Proud sponsor of our Diamond Girls, bringing the spirit all season long. Go Scots! Baseball is a game of repetition. One more pitch, one more throwdown, one more inning. And when a shoulder or knee injury changes the season, you want a doctor who gets the game. Dr. Field Scoville, shoulder, knee, and sports medicine surgeon at Carroll Clinic in Dallas, has played and coached baseball, and he understands what athletes want to know first. How long will it take? With experienced, comprehensive care and a clear plan, Dr. Scoville helps athletes and active adults work towards a safe return to what they love.
His brother Lucas was out with us last week. Ryan Donahoe on the mound. Ryan, in his last 2 games, has pitched a grand total of 10 innings. He has struck out 24 batters. He's allowed 1 hit and 1 walk. He has been amazing. The junior and a Virginia commit has also been looked at by the New York Yankees. We know that for a fact. There were a couple other teams there that night that did not necessarily see their team insignias, but they had the radar guns up on him. But Ryan has been just a wonder to watch these last couple of weeks. And he is right back where he threw that 1-hitter 2 weeks ago, in which he struck out 14 of the 15 outs he got in 5 innings. He'll face Basile, the shortstop, Martinez, the pitcher, Madden, the right fielder, Greenway, the third baseman, Harlan, the catcher, Cotton, the right fielder, Fryman, the first baseman, Alvarado, the left fielder, and Knutson, the second baseman. There's Basile, the shortstop to lead it off for the Rangers. In the air, but going to go well foul. It's hard for a left-handed batter to hit a foul ball over there, but he just did. The 0-1 breaking ball did not get the call. 1-1 now. Just down a little bit. Two balls and a strike now to the Rangers shortstop. There's the strike. 2-2. Earlier this year, the Scots played in College Station. They played a team called the Rangers, and they were actually in green uniforms that looked like park rangers. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. One up, one down. It's a strikeout. And that'll bring up Martinez, the opposing pitcher. These Rangers, they're not quite like the Texas Rangers. The script writing looks somewhat similar to one of the Rangers jerseys, but the colors are completely different. Not the red, white, and royal blue. A deeper base dark blue. There's a strike. I only started noticing uniform stuff a couple years ago when my oldest son kept pointing out things that bothered him that had never even entered my realm of thought. The 0-1. Bunt shown, pull back. He'll take a pitch that somehow danced around the strike zone. The 1-1. Bunt shown and delivered foul into the screen. Hutchinson at third tonight. Flint at first. Flash is your shortstop. Adam Ritchie at second. Leaf in left field. Gabe Nowak, the center fielder, and Henry Gahagan, your right fielder. Parker Yoder behind the plate. And, of course, the 6'5" Ryan Donahoe on the mound. Heads up. All the way to the backstop and a beautiful ricochet right back to Yoder. Got to remember that for a wild pitch when there's a runner on. Wind appears to have died down a little bit. Kind of quiet in the ballpark. Tapper are going to go foul. Uh-oh. Kind of early for this. We're going to talk to Donahoe. He's touching his side and bending his back a little awkwardly. Per UIL rules, we're not allowed to speculate or really talk about or focus on the injuries. So at this time, I'll let you know that coming up on Friday night at Scotland Yard, beginning at 6 o'clock, it's Greatest Hits at Scotland Yard. It's current music night. School of Rock will be there with some live music. The taco joint's going to be there with some free tacos. Get there at 6 o'clock. The better tacos are the earlier ones. Actually, they're all pretty good. And so come on out, get you some free tacos, listen to some live music. There's going to be some HP swag. First pitch is not until 7:30. So come on out for Greatest Hits Scotland Yard, or Greatest Hits Friday night at Scotland Yard. Get you some tacos, enjoy the bands. And I guess we won't worry too much about the JV game that's on the field at that time. I don't know. I don't remember much about the JV game a couple of weeks ago when we did that. So Donahoe getting looked at by the trainer. The Scots are blessed with a deep pitching staff. They've been able to stack Donahoe and team captain Madison on Tuesday nights, and they stack Gahagan and Hutchinson on Friday nights. Trip Madison in a quirk of the schedule and the stacking and moving of the two pitchers. Both Madison and Donahoe have complete game no hitters this year. Now it looks like Donahoe's going to walk off, and somebody is throwing in the bullpen, and we'll see who gets to come out. So let's go ahead and take a break because we got a little break in the action. It looks like it will be Trip Madison coming out of the dugout, and he'll be able to throw as long as he needs to get loose to get into the game. So we'll be right back on Game On Sports. Highland Park Scots and the Lone Star Rangers.
Highland Park baseball is full of big hits, and sometimes a foul ball has a mind of its own. If your car ever takes an unexpected hit, Harvey's Collision Center is ready with trusted collision repair and quality workmanship. Because getting you back on the road matters to Harvey's. Harvey's Collision Center, your repair team after the unexpected.
So Trip Madison is out on the mound for the Scots. He and Ryan have been the Tuesday combo. Too bad we had our game rained out on Saturday. We had 3 or 4 guys that could have gotten an inning or two in on Saturday. Grady Cothram pitched today in the JV game. He was scheduled to go on Saturday. Also got some seniors that can't play JV ball that would like to get an inning. Playoffs start next week. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Martinez. First pitch from Madison fouled away into the dugout. And it'll ricochet back into the playing field where, well, that's actually true in left field, Nowak in center. Like I said, Leaf Ritchie was out there. It's actually Martin True. 2-2. Bounces in. And now a full count due. Tapped on the infield. Flint comes in. And they do not work the shuffle. And that'll be an infield hit for Martinez. Flint came and got the ball. Madison didn't make the trip all the way to first base. They were kind of close together. Looked like Flint couldn't get rid of the ball to him or didn't know if he should take it himself. Then bring up John Madden. He is your center fielder for the Rangers. There was a pinch runner sent in for Martinez. I'll try to get his name and number for you in a second. Madison steps off. Yoder, a little question about what they're calling there. It looks like number 16 at first base. And that's going to be Alex Galbraith. High and deep to center. Nowak on his horse catches it in front of the wall in right center. Nice running catch by Gabe Nowak.
Next up for the Rangers, number 17, Jackson Greenway.
They'll bring up Greenway, the third baseman. Nice catch there by Nowak. 312 down the lines, 358 to center. We saw a couple of weeks ago this can be a small ballpark. There's a strike. Generous call on the outside corner on that breaking ball. 0-1 out of Greenway with Galbraith at first. Another breaking ball stays up high, 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes now to Greenway with 2 outs in the first. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. Won't need the throw. Madison strikes out Greenway to end the threat. We'll go to the second. We are scoreless. This is Highland Park Scots Baseball on Game On Sports.
Businesses don't always get to choose their battles, and when a lawsuit disrupts operations and drains resources, you need skilled counsel fast. Nowak and Stouch represents businesses throughout North Texas in commercial disputes with a strong focus on construction and real estate. Skilled negotiators and trial-tested litigators. When the game gets tough, you need Nowak and Stouch in your legal lineup. Building tomorrow's Highland Park Scots right here at Scots Baseball Club. Our coaches, many with college and pro playing experience, give a positive, rewarding baseball experience and teach rock-solid fundamentals while building character, teamwork, and sportsmanship. From 7U to 14U, we offer league play and tournament play every spring and fall. That same Scots pride you're watching right now starts here with Scots Baseball Club. Tryout dates and registration, visit scottsbaseball.com. Striking out on your home search? Swing for the fences with Carol and Zelli Real Estate. Unmatched expertise and 5-star service. From cozy starter homes to Grand Slam estates. Homes that will steal your heart and bring you home safe. Call now and step up to your dream address.
Will lead things off playing third base tonight. He'll be a Murray State racer next year in Kentucky. Henry Gahagan on deck, and then Charlie Flint due up this inning for the Scots. Martinez a 3 up, 3 down, 2 strikeout first. First pitch is a strike. It's a little too wide to be a strike most of the time. Ground ball into the right field for a base hit. Scott's first base runner of the night. Nice job of using the whole field there by Isaac. That'll bring up the right fielder, Henry Gahagan. He'll be a Brown Bear in the Ivy League next year. Gahagan has had a hot bat. Had the walk-off hit Friday will be 2 weeks ago. The double off the wall in right field. Scored Ronan Moreland from first base in the 10th inning. Has had 2 hits in each of the games since then. He'll be primarily a pitcher at Brown. Says he wants to keep swinging the bat too. He's given good examples as to why. Ground ball foul. Past Austin Honeycutt, coaching first base. Coach Yoder's over at third. He's left Bobby Leidner in the dugout tonight with Justin McCanson. I don't think I saw Aaron Corbett over there. He must have been with a JV. I guess somebody had to drive the bus. Hagan shows bunt, sticks with it on the ground right to the pitcher. His play is to first. It's a successful bunt. Sacrifice for Henry. 1 down. That moves Hutchinson to second, and that'll bring up Charlie Flint.
Actually, for Highland Park, number 12, Charlie Flint.
Martinez will step off and get regrouped as we get ready to go here. Left on left again. Shortstop right in behind Hutchinson. Now he gives way. Line drive foul to left field. Follow the ball. No balls and a strike to Flint. Curveball hit well but foul to right. Left the bat in a hurry, but didn't stay between the lines. Plenty of good seats available. Bring your blanket. It's a little chilly. Doesn't look very wet out there. Still might want to bring something to keep the seat warm and dry. The 0-2 now to Flint. Up and away, ball and 2 strikes. And if you just want to stay at home, just keep watching us on Game On Sports. One, two now to Flint. See Basile behind the runner and gives way. And here comes a ground ball to right field. Let's see if they're going to send Hutch. They do. Here's the throw. It's cut off. 1-0 Scots. RBI single from Charlie Flint. And that will bring up Ronan Moreland. So Flint's RBI single makes it 1-0. Here's Ronan Moreland, 2-sport athlete, headed to Virginia, but not for sports. Swing and a miss. There's the strike. 1-1 to Moreland. Or 0-2 to Moreland. Swung and missed the first one. I'll wake up, don't worry. Flint, not much of a lead. Martinez gives him a little look. Oh, and strikes out Moreland on 3 pitches. 2 down now, and that'll bring up Gabe Nowak. Nice running catch in the top of the inning for Gabe. First pitch is outside. And that'll be a strike. I believe the count's 1-1. I could be wrong. Yeah, 1-1. There's a strike. That appeared to be one of the better fastballs Martinez has thrown tonight. Parker Yoder on deck to complete one time through the lineup for the Scots. See if we can get that to happen this inning. If Gabe can extend the inning, 2 outs, a run in, and a man on. Pitcher hit his spot, but the catcher set up a little outside. They tried to get Nowak to expand the zone beyond his bat. He wouldn't go for it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a run in. Curveball, that will be strike 3. 4 strikeouts on the night so far for Martinez as he gets Nowak looking. And we will go to the bottom of the second. Scots lead at 1-0. We want to thank everybody who sponsors Highland Park's But come on out and see that on Friday. Get you some tacos, get some swag, listen to the live music. It's a fun time. Starts at 6. First pitch is 7:30. We'll see you there. To the second, or the bottom of the second, Trip Madison in relief of Ryan Donahoe. Hope Ryan's okay. Ryan struck out the first batter, had a 2-2 count on the opposing pitcher Martinez, and has exited the game. And since then, Madison has given up an infield single, a flyout, and a strikeout. And here we go to the bottom, followed by Cotton, the right fielder, and Fryman, the first baseman. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the second pitch. Big cut. Trying to take advantage of the small dimensions, but you still got to make contact first. The wind is dying down. Checks his swing. Umpire's going to say he went. And that's the second strikeout of the night for Madison. One down here in the second.
Now batting for the Rangers, number 5, Canton Cotton.
Cotton, the right fielder, steps in. Fouls this one over our heads. Coach Frankie of the Rangers has been coaching high school baseball for 37 years. The 0-1. Thanks for taking a pitch. I told Coach Frank that he didn't look old enough to have been coaching for 37 years. He pulled his hat off, showed me his bald head, and said, "Yes, sir, I'm that old." I agreed with him, but he still doesn't look that. 37 years, that's a heck of a career. Swinging a foul back. If you use old school math, you generally get your career started somewhere between the ages of 22 and 25. 37 will put you right up there around retirement years. He didn't look as old as me. I'm well into my retirement. He's coached at Jacksboro, Corsicana, Mildred, Princeton, Coppell. They're going to ask again if he swung. Did not. Coach Frankie also at Coppell, Frisco High, and he started Lone Star here in 2010. He's the only coach that the Rangers have found. 2 balls and 2 strikes, Madison to Cotton. Curveball, got him looking. I noticed it was a curveball before Cotton did, and he backed out of the batter's box as it broke over the inside corner. Good pitch from Madison. Here's Fryman, the first baseman, with 2 outs here in the second. Just a bit outside. A little cool tonight, and still, I cannot believe all these guys playing without sleeves on. Our coaches never used to let us be out of sleeves, even when it was hot. Especially pitchers, you always had to have that undershirt. Keep that body heat in. I guess that's old school baseball now. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Cincinnati Reds used to have an outfielder named Kluszewski. He used to cut the sleeves off of his uniforms in the major leagues and play the outfield without sleeves. The Major League Baseball no longer allows that. weirdly. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Yoder completes the strikeout with the tag. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts for Madison. And we will go to the third. This is Highland Park Scots Baseball on Game On Sports.
SA Recycling continues to promote the health of our environment, our economy, and our local community. We have taken great steps to ensure we make a difference. Recycling today saves up to 90% of greenhouse gases versus making steel from iron ore. It clearly is the single most important thing we can do to cut greenhouse gases. We're proud to be a part of the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, making a difference 1 ton at a time.
Every team has game day rituals. Lacing up your shoes a certain way, putting your shin guards on in the same order every time. Lucky routines. HG Charm Bar lets you create your own Lucky Charm with customizable necklaces and bracelets. Choose the charms that fit your style. Proud sponsor of our Diamond Girls, bringing the spirit all season long. Go Scots! Baseball is a game of repetition. One more pitch, one more throwdown, one more inning. And when a shoulder or knee injury changes the season, you want a doctor who gets the game. Dr. Field Scoville, shoulder, knee, and sports medicine surgeon at Carroll Clinic in Dallas, has played and coached baseball. And he understands what athletes want to know first. How long will it take? With experienced, comprehensive care and a clear plan, Dr. Scoville helps athletes and active adults work towards a safe return to what they love.
Parker Yoder leads things off here in the third for the Scots, completing 1 time through the order against Martinez. Martinez has given up a run on 2 hits, but he has struck out 4 of the first 8 that he has seen. First pitch swinging is a deep drive, but it's going to go foul. 2 weeks ago tonight, Parker hit one to the left of the light standard in left field for a grand slam, and all of a sudden, instead of playing 7 innings, we looked at just playing 5 after he gave us a 10-0 lead. And that's all we played was 5 innings, as Ryan Donahoe shut things down in the bottom of the 5th. But here we are in the third. It's a 1-0 game. The next pitch to Parker is a strike. 0-2. Uh-oh. Somebody said something to somebody. We think it was Coach Yoder. It could have been any one of 50 people sitting behind the umpire. I believe we're at 0-2 on Parker. That's up high. Travis Yoder's at least 110 feet away from the umpire. Certainly whatever the ump heard, whether it be foul and nasty against him or just somebody else speaking weird. Wasn't Coach Yoder fouled away. Certainly not Coach Yoder. One and two now to Parker. Oh, swing and a miss. One down. We go back to the top of the order for Cole Flashnick. 1 time through the lineup, Martinez has 5 strikeouts, facing 9 batters.
Number 2, Cole Flashnick.
Flash was one of those strikeout victims after an extended at bat and a full count and a few foul balls. He went down looking at one on the outside, upper outside edge of the strike zone. That one is fouled towards the car. Uh-oh. Where'd you park, Ty?
Right about where he hit that.
Right about where that one went. I'm a little further down the left field line. Be hard for a foul ball to hit me on the fly, I hope, he said, knocking on compressed wood. That pitch is a little outside. Ball on strike. I need a new windshield anyway. Just don't hit it in front of the driver's face so I can drive it home. The 1-1 from Martinez. Curveball. Cole danced out of the way of that one. Another curveball. Catches the inside corner, says the umpire. 2-2. So he's gone inside with a couple of curveballs. Let's see what he does with 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stayed inside, but he somehow sent it through Flash's belt loops without making contact. And it'll be a full count. Right back where we were in the first. And that'll be up high, ball 4. Flash is aboard.
Number 16, Adam Ritchie.
That's the first walk of the night for Martinez, and that'll bring up Adam Ritchie. Went down swinging back in the first. Not that big of a lead at first. Swing and a miss from Ritchie. Martinez a quick glance to Flash at first, and inside just missed Ritchie. A ball and a strike now to Adam. Tapper right back to Martinez. He doesn't even look at second, just goes to first. Works like a sacrifice bunt, goes down as a ground out. It'll be 2 down, and Flash will be at second for Martin True. True a ground out to the second baseman back in the first.
Number 3, Martin True.
True, the team leader in home runs. I was trying to count all the guys that have home runs. I think it's 9 guys on the squad that have a home run this year, which is the most I've seen them hit in the 5 years I've been doing this with them. Certainly the most guys that have done it. Jack Curtis hit 4 in one season. That's the most individual I've seen. True's one behind him. That pitch is down low. Went well to right, and it's going to go foul, and the right fielder gives up on it at the very last second, and it falls in foul territory. Just a long, loud strike. Fielder Cotton looked like he was going to try to catch it, but as he got to the ball, it died at his feet in foul territory. So ball and a strike now to True. You see the middle infield toying with Flash. Good curveball there from Martinez. And now 1 and 2. Tap the bat, get the bend over, settle the helmet. Drew's got a system. Big hole on the right side of the infield. The 1-2 bounces in the dirt, if there were dirt. See True again. Bat, ground, helmet. Two and two. Up high, full count now due to True. A walk doesn't necessarily mess up Martinez. First base is open, but it would put another runner on for Hutchinson in the on deck circle. And that's ball four. 2 walks in the inning for Martinez for the Scots. And now there's 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Hutchinson, having a decent year with a bat. Has hit a lot of pull side doubles this year. Last year he hit a lot of opposite field doubles. This year he's got at least 2 ground rule doubles and a home run in the gap in left center field just at Scotland Yard. He's got some other doubles well struck in the gap at some other ball yards. First pitch to Hutch. Takes another breaking ball. Martinez appears to have at least 2 different types of breaking ball and the fastball. Different speeds, different spins, different locations that can make you a good pitcher. There's a strike. If those locations are in the strike zone, that is. A ball and a strike to Hutch. Swing and a foul into the screen. We're at Reedy High School tonight playing Lone Star. I guess Lone Star is almost directly north of here on the other side of the street. And but we'd be playing in the mud up there, and that's not good for baseball. But we're at Reedy tonight. 1 and 2 outside. Two and two to Isaac Hutchinson. 2 outs and 2 on. Deuces are wild. Swinging a foul into the screen. We'll do it again. The 2-2. On the ground towards second. And I'll get it over to first in time for the out. The Scots do not score a run. They don't get a hit. They leave 2 on a couple of walks. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Scots. Going to do the sponsor read.
Now we're ready.
Dr. Field Scoville, your game plan for sports medicine. Parking Systems of America, smarter parking, seamless operations. Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group Compass, from first pitch to closing day, Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group is on deck for you. Ruho Boots Company, a better boot, a better price. Be brave. Scott's Baseball Club Incorporated, future Scots play here. Noack and Stouch, PLLC, choose your legal lineup. HG Charm Bar, uniquely yours. Mueller Family Law Group, Jim Mueller and his team at the Mueller Family Law Group help families across Texas move forward with care, clarity, and a plan. Carol Anzelli Real Estate Group, run home with Carol Anzelli Real Estate Group. SA Recycling is recycling redefined. Harvey's Collision Centers, your repair team after the unexpected. The Tradition, after tradition, beauty is just the beginning. And School of Rock, performance-based music education, a place to shine, connect, belong, and be happy. And we'll see them at Greatest Hits at Scotland Yard this coming Friday night. Here's Alvarado, the left fielder, the son of the assistant coach here for the or at Lone Star for the Rangers. Trip Madison, swing and a miss on the first pitch. Madison's been pretty on spot since coming in. 3 strikeouts last inning, 4 in a row. Another big cut at the fastball. Madison's another one of those guys. I'm not sure what he calls the pitches, but he has one that looks definitely slider-like or possibly a slurve, and one that is definitely a curveball, and a sneaky fast fastball. Tends to lean on a lot of the breaking pitches and then just surprise you with the fastball. Alvarado steps out. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. 5 in a row for Madison. And that'll finish the one time through the lineup. Here's Knutson, the second baseman.
Now batting for the Rangers, number 6, Cash Knutson.
Swing and a miss. The Swarthmore signee has certainly got it going on tonight. Trip, team captain, playing for the Garnet at Swarthmore next year. Another swing and a miss. And another foul ball. 6 pitches this inning, all strikes, including a pair of 2-strike foul balls. Line drive back through the box. Ritchie gets there, makes the play to first, but it will not be in time. It'll be an infield hit for Knutson. Only the second hit and second base runner for the Rangers here in the third. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order.
Your Rangers, number 10, Austin Basili.
Basili. Had to wait and get the proper pronunciation for him. Basili. The shortstop went down swinging back in the first.
Zoom out so you see the base runner. Zoom out so you
Line drive to left. True comes in and gets it. Throw back to first. Not in time. Nice job by True. That looked like a hit off the bat. But
Now,
True came and got it. And that'll be 2 down. And here's your pitcher, Martinez, an infield hit. A little ground ball right at the first baseman, but almost at first base, a little off the base, a little in front of the base, and Flint and Madison couldn't come up with the shuffle and the step on first before Martinez beat it there, and he takes a curveball for a strike.
Not so much. A little bit back out. Go slow. It's even a stop. So that's good.
Throw to first. He's back in time. Decent lead at first. Madison comes home, another breaking ball. Just missed. Ooh, that pitch close, but not close enough for the umpire. These same two teams Friday night at Scotland Yard. That's just outside. 3-1 now. So Martinez can look for a pitch to drive. That one he liked, swung, fouled it off either Yoder or the umpire. Might have been Yoder, the way he was shaking his hand heading out there. This is the courtesy walk off, so everybody can take a deep breath and gather themselves after the foul ball off of somebody. Yoder and Madison discussing something. It's not exactly like they do it in Bull Durham, but it's kind of similar, I guess. Except they don't have to talk about needing a live rooster and stuff like that. Full count now to Martinez. Curveball lined into left field. That'll be a base hit. Martinez is 2 for 2, and with 2 outs, the Rangers got something cooking.
Now batting for the Rangers, number 13, John Madden.
Martinez should get the pinch runner, and they do. It'll be Galbraith again. Runners first and second, 2 outs. Here's John Madden, the left fielder. John Madden. You know he's got a couple of nicknames, right? He flied out to center his first time. Madison's first pitch to Madden is a curveball away. We're only in the third. Been playing a little over an hour. Rip Madison checks the runner, now delivers to John Madden. Breaking ball for a strike. The 1-1. Curveball fouled into the screen. 1-2 now due to Madden. Ground ball towards Ritchie at second. He'll go to first. To Flint in time. And that sets down the Rangers. We've completed 3 innings. The Scots lead it 1-0. This is Highland Park.
Highland Park baseball is full of big hits, and sometimes a foul ball has a mind of its own. If your car ever takes an unexpected hit, Harvey's Collision Center is ready with trusted collision repair and quality workmanship. Because getting you back on the road matters to Harvey's. Harvey's Collision Center, your repair team after the unexpected.
I was in a house by myself. It came to a point one day where I thought, you know, I really don't want to take care of this house anymore. I don't want the maintenance. I don't want to worry every time a storm comes over. Is it going to affect my garage, my yard, my roof? It was very easy to give that up. And I come here, and if a storm rolls in, I don't worry about my roof. Very comforting.
Every great season is built one base at a time. Finding the right home, making the right offer, negotiating the details, and getting to home base. That's why Highland Park Baseball is proud to partner with Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group. Because when it's time to make a move, you deserve a team that's ready from the first pitch to closing day. Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group is on deck for you.
Back at Reedy High School against the Lone Star Rangers. Both of these teams are in the playoffs. The bi-district round will line up against 11-5A. They still have 5 teams battling for 4 spots. First pitch here to Henry Gahagan is outside. Gahagan, a sacrifice bunt his first time up. So the Emerson Mavericks are 10-2. The 0-1, or the 1-0 is the strike, 1-1. Frisco Memorial is also 10-2. The Frisco Raccoons are 9-3, and then 2 teams are battling for that 4th spot. Lebanon Trail is 6-6, and the Liberty Redhawks are 7-5. So each of these teams will play. Oh, swing and a miss from Henry. Will play one of those teams in the first round of the playoffs. Last year, the Scots played the Emerson Mavericks. I think that series went 3 games, and the Mavericks prevailed. Gahagan, a big cut there with 2 strikes, and goes down swinging 1 down. To bring up Charlie Flint, had the RBI single to right field back in the 2nd inning. That was the Scots' last hit. They only have 2 hits. They've received 2 walks. That's all their base runners through the first 3 innings. Curveball, that'll be a strike. Martinez kicks and delivers. Oh, swing and a miss from Flint. And another swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 more strikeouts. 7 strikeouts total now through 3 2/3 for Martinez. He's having a good night. They'll bring up Ronan Moreland, except Leaf Ritchie is going to come up and swing for Moreland. Moreland went down swinging in the 2nd. Here's Leaf. Ground ball back through the middle. The second baseman, Knutson. Oh, he stepped on the ball, I think, and hurt his leg. So there'll be a little bit of a break in the action as Knutson went down trying to make the play. It'll be an infield hit for Richie with 2 outs. So Friday night, come on out at 6 o'clock for Friday night, for our greatest hits Friday night at Scotland Yard. It'll start at 6 o'clock. It's going to be today's hits being played by the bands. A couple of weeks ago, School of Rock had 2 different campuses sending a band, and so one band would play a song, and then the next band would play a song, and that was all from the 80s and 90s. So if they get another campus there, not just the one close to Highland Park, then we'll get to see a lot more of the talent from School of Rock. And that'll be on Friday night. It'll start at 6 o'clock at Scotland Yard in the little area, the courtyard area there in between the admin buildings, the little parking area. They'll have that roped off. There'll be some tables out there, and there's some free tacos from the taco joint, and there'll be swag there that you can pick up from Highland Park. So come on out on Friday night, and let's have a grand time with the live music, the tacos, and maybe pick up some swag. I've got a t-shirt I'll wear Friday that I got from there a couple of weeks ago. That should be a lot of fun. That's before baseball. First pitch in the varsity game is not until 7:30. So Knutson's escorted off the field, and we got a new second baseman. Two outs and a man at first.
Number 0, Gabe Nowak.
Nowak steps in. Went down looking at strike 3 a couple innings ago. First pitch to Gabe on the line at the shortstop. As I was about to tell you, Everett Berkey is now playing second base.
4 remains. One low for the future.
Businesses don't always get to choose their battles, and when a lawsuit disrupts operations and drains resources, you need skilled counsel fast. Nowak and Stouch represents businesses throughout North Texas in commercial disputes with a strong focus on construction and real estate. Skilled negotiators and trial-tested litigators. When the game gets tough, you need Nowak and Stouch in your legal lineup. Building tomorrow's Highland Park Scots right here at Scots Baseball Club. Our coaches, many with college and pro playing experience, give a positive, rewarding baseball experience and teach rock-solid fundamentals while building character, teamwork, and sportsmanship. From 7U to 14U, we offer league play and tournament play every spring and fall. That same Scots pride you're watching right now starts here with Scots Baseball Club. Tryout dates and registration, visit Scots Baseball. Striking out on your home search, swing for the fences with Carol and Zelli Real Estate. Unmatched expertise and 5-star service, from cozy starter homes to Grand Slam estates. Homes that will steal your heart and bring you home safe. Call now and step up to your dream address.
Drew up this inning for the Rangers, Greenway, Harlan, and Cotton, the 4-5-6 batters, to face Trip Madison in relief of Ryan Donahoe. Tripp's gone 2 2/3. He has given up a pair of hits. Actually, he's given up 3 hits, no walks, and he did strike out 5 in a row.
Got back to your Rangers, number 17, Jackson Greenway.
Greenway was the first of those 5 strikeouts back in the first. The only official batter that Donahoe faced, he struck out and exited with the 2-2 count on Martinez, who eventually got the infield single. Martinez has 2 hits. He's 2 for 2. Knutson has the other hit. First pitch to Greenway's a ball. Second pitch is also a ball. Third pitch is also a ball. Looks like a pattern. There's the strike. Ty's up here thinking he's going to Florida State.
Probably shouldn't do that against our team.
3 balls and a strike. On the line, but right at Richie, playing a deep second base, 1 down. They'll bring up Harlan, the catcher. He was one of those strikeout victims. First pitch to him is a little outside. There's a strike. Maybe a generous call. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Harlan. Fouled straight back to the screen. One to nothing Scots here in the bottom of the 4th. We're at Reedy High School playing Lone Star tonight. Just a little up and away. 2-2 now. Same 2 teams Friday night at Scotland Yard to close out district play. I'll have to double check the schedule. Usually they leave that first Tuesday after district. That one misses down low for any single game playoffs to determine playoffs spots. And then the playoffs start the following Friday. Or the following Thursday, possibly, for a 2 or 3 game series. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Knutson, or to Harlan, and he hits it down the right field line, and it's going to be a foul ball. How did I get Knutson in there when Harlan was batting? Just missed an extra base hit. Hagen's still 85 feet off the right field line. Now he'll move over a little bit. A full count pitch now due to Harlan as he steps back into the box. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. 6th strikeout for Madison, 2 down here in the 4th. And then ring up Cotton. He went down looking at a strike back in the 2nd. Canton Cotton. Pitch misses down and away. In the air, shallow right field. Gahagan calls off Richie, comes in and makes the catch. That will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We've completed 4 innings. The Scots lead it 1-0. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on Game On Sports.
Every great season is built one base at a time. Finding the right home, making the right offer, negotiating the details, and getting to home base. That's why Highland Park Baseball is proud to partner with Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group. Because when it's time to make a move, you deserve a team that's ready from the first pitch to closing day. Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group is on deck for you. Businesses don't always get to choose their battles, and when a lawsuit disrupts operations and drains resources, you need skilled counsel fast. Nowak and Stouch represents businesses throughout North Texas in commercial disputes with a strong focus on construction and real estate. Skilled negotiators and trial-tested litigators. When the game gets tough, you need Nowak and Stouch in your legal lineup. Building tomorrow's Highland Park Scots right here at Scots Baseball Club. Our coaches, many with college and pro playing experience, give a positive, rewarding baseball experience and teach rock-solid fundamentals while building character, teamwork, and sportsmanship. From 7U to 14U, we offer league play and tournament play every spring and fall. That same Scots pride you're watching right now starts here with Scots Baseball Club. Tryout dates and registration, visit scotsbaseball.com.
We go to the 5th. Parker Yoder going to lead things off for the Scots. Went down swinging his first time up. Martinez a pretty clean sheet except for those 2 hits that got bunched together in the 2nd inning that pushed a run across. He does have 2 walks and only 1 other hit allowed. And he's been replaced on the mound as I look up, and it's a righty throwing. Fouled away on the right. Number 4, Connor McNeil, a junior right-hander, coming in after Martinez threw a really good 4 innings. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike.
So once district started, we were just set up too for the home game before the district.
And Parker calls time at home plate.
At the first like 1 or 2, they had one older guys down to that position that's like thinking and we had a set up last weekend.
Misses up high. And now a hitter's pitch due to Parker at 3-1. Ground ball towards short. The third baseman lets the shortstop get it. Underhand throw to first. Just in time. Just in time. A nice play by Basile to get the out. One down now, back to the top of the order for Flash. Flash, a strikeout and a walk on the night.
Now batting for Highland Park, number 2, Cole Flashing.
Yeah, Joe was chill. Friday was a little. He's just locked in. Yeah, it was just stressful. He definitely seemed like a businessman.
Yeah, like your stereotypical like Sims business.
Yeah.
Fair ball to Flash. Gonna miss a little bit.
Yeah, that's that talk about locked in. Yeah, and it's like not. I guess he had did back regular outs.
And that's outside for a ball. 2-0.
He's about to like lose his hands.
That misses down 3-0.
Yeah, so down just a little bit. It's trying to zoom out. So it's nice, good. 8-9. Yeah,
That's a 4-pitch walk to Flash. Runner on with 1 out. That'll bring up Adam Ritchie. Strikeout and a ground out thus far tonight. Harris Junior College Dragon next year. He's got D1 talent, but like Dallas Cothram was saying, it's easier for a pitcher to get a D1 offer than it is for a hitter and a infielder, outfielder. That transfer portal opening up. That pitch misses low. The D1 schools can just load up on kids that already have a couple hundred at bats because they come from everywhere. Hard on the ground, right at the first baseman, steps on the bag to throw to second. Double play, nicely done by the Rangers. And that makes it a quick inning. 3-6 double play. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on Game On Sports.
Striking out on your home search? Swing for the fences with Carol and Zelli Real Estate. Unmatched expertise and 5-star service. From cozy starter homes to grand slam estates. Homes that will steal your heart and bring you home safe. Call now and step up to your dream address.
School of Rock music camps and workshops are an excellent way for young musicians to get the revolutionary School of Rock experience.
Camps are usually a week long. Each camp will have like a different theme or band. I think the camps are a really great way for kids to kind of dip their toe into the performance programs if they haven't done a band before.
SA Recycling continues to promote the health of our environment, our economy, and our local community. We have taken great steps to ensure we make a difference. Recycling today saves up to 90% of greenhouse gases versus making steel from iron ore. It clearly is the single most important thing we can do to cut greenhouse gases. We're proud to be a part of the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, making a difference 1 ton at a time. SA Recycling.
Every team has game day rituals. Lacing up your shoes a certain way, putting your shin guards on in the same order every time. Lucky routines. HG Charm Bar lets you create your own lucky charm with customizable necklaces and bracelets. Choose the charms that fit your style. Proud sponsor of our Diamond Girls, bringing the spirit all season long. Go Scots!
To the bottom of the 5th, Fryman, the first baseman, struck out his first time. He'll lead it off for the Rangers. Bottom of the 5th inning. Trip Madison back out. 6 strikeouts through 3 2/3. Pitch just outside. 7 for the Scots as Donahoe struck out the man he faced. Hope Ryan's going to be okay. Knutson left the game for the Rangers. Hope he's going to be okay. Different incidents. 2 balls and no strikes now to Fryman. Wind picked up a little bit. See the flag moving a little bit more in center field. There's that curveball. Like he throws it at their hands, and Parker catches it in the zone. Missed down low with that one. 3 balls and a strike to Fryman leading off the 5th. There's another breaking ball for a strike. Oh, Mr. Umpire says that one just missed outside. That's the first walk tonight by Highland Park Scots pitching. And then I'll bring up Alvarado, the right fielder. Got a pinch runner at first base. That'll be number 12. Dustin Basila, I believe. It's an obvious small ball situation, the 5th inning of a 1-0 ball game. See Hutchinson in a couple of steps already at third. Middle infield wants to turn 2. Number 8 batter in the lineup. Checks his swing. It'll be 0-1. Now the action pitch. Let's see if they're going to run the runner or try to bunt him over. Good but not great lead. The runner holds, pitches down low. Ball and a strike. Heads up, all the way to the backstop. Came back easily to Yoder, but not quick enough for him to get the pinch runner at second base. So now with no outs, there is a runner in scoring position. Two balls and a strike to Alvarado. They tried a pickoff play, but the runner retreated to the bag and the throw got away, but nobody went anywhere. That's a different play. Two balls and a strike now, and Alvarado swings and misses. 2-2. Heads up, little inside. Somehow did not make contact with Alvarado, and now it's a full count. Both of these teams are playoff teams. Be playing in the Bi District in a couple of weeks, or next week. The 3-2. Breaking ball, called strike three. One down, and that'll bring up the new second baseman. It looks like now it'll be a pinch hitter. This will be number 8, Spencer Nelson, a junior infielder. Knutson had a hit, one of only 3 hits for the Rangers back in the third inning. So this will be Nelson's first at bat, and it completes 2 times through the lineup for the Scots in the 5th inning. That's pretty good pitching. They've kept them off the scoreboard thus far. 1 walk and 3 hits, 2 times through the lineup. Time called at the plate by Nelson. Potential tying run at second with 1 out. Action in the Ranger bullpen. Curveball, that'll be a strike. Up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like we've got a pinch hitter on deck also for Basile. That pitch misses away. Oh, no, that's number 10. My fault. It's a little dark in here. That's up and away. 3-1. Break a ball for a strike. And now a full count on Nelson. Oh, another breaking ball, foul tip back to the screen. Three balls, two strikes, one out here in the fifth with a runner at second. The potential tying run. The full count pitch is ball four. Second walk of the inning and of the game for the Scots. Basile now comes up. He is struck out and flied out. But this time's a little different. One out and two on. Pitch misses up and in. That pitch misses down and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Madison behind in the count. Swing and a miss to get Madison back to 2-1. Tapper towards second. Ritchie to Flash. Back to first, not in time. They do get the out at second. Tried the nice little glove scoop, but all they could get was the fielder's choice. So runners now at first and third. And that brings up the pitcher, or he was the pitcher. He's not pitching anymore. Excuse me. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Infield single and a sharply hit line drive into the outfield for his 2 hits. Runners first and third with 2 outs. Basile holds. First pitch is a ball up and away. Q and O. Madison behind in the count. Martinez swings and misses. We'll see if Basile runs with a 2-1 count. He does not. That misses down and in. Swinging a foul tip in and out of the glove of Yoder. And now we'll see Basile run on the full count. Oh, and that'll be ball 4. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. And here comes John Madden. 3 walks in the inning. have loaded the bases. Also a strikeout and a fielder's choice.
God, Madden.
A fly out and a ground out on the night for Madden, the number 3 batter.
Guess that bat's gonna make or break the game.
Still 1-0, bottom of the 5th. First pitch is a little outside. Excuse me. 2-0 to Madden. And here comes Coach Yoder. He's going to come out and calm down Tripp a little bit. I cannot see into the bullpen, but I would imagine there's somebody over there throwing. Looks like there's a coach yelling at somebody in the bullpen. And here's Coach Yoder out talking to the infield and to Tripp. High leverage situation between a pair of playoff teams. A 1-0 ball game. Tuesday night at Reedy High School against Lone Star. Want to thank the Reedy staff for allowing us their field and their press box so we could get this game in. And now we return to action. 2 balls, no strikes to John Madden. The bases are loaded. There's 2 outs. The tying and lead runs are on base. Tripp Madison has been steady up until this inning, looking to shut things down and keep the Rangers off the board. There's a fake to second. Did not get anybody to take the bait. You saw Madison fake the throw. The fake dives in there, and he looked directly at the runner at third to see if he went anywhere. They got the lead run off second base in the 7th inning on a play like that against Wakeland. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike now. They've also had the step and look work on the 1st and 3rd. They had another pickoff play at second work in the tournament down at College Station. We've had some good pickoffs this year. The 2-1 line drive right at Flash. Takes a step or two to his left and corrals that sharply hit line drive off the bat of Madison. And that will retire the side. We go to the 6th. It's 1-0 Scots. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on Game On Sports.
Baseball is a game of repetition. One more pitch, one more throwdown, one more inning. And when a shoulder or knee injury changes the season, you want a doctor who gets the game. Dr. Field Scoville, shoulder, knee, and sports medicine surgeon at Carroll Clinic in Dallas, has played and coached baseball. And he understands what athletes want to know first. How long will it take? With experienced, comprehensive care and a clear plan, Dr. Scoville helps athletes and active adults work towards a safe return to what they love. Highland Park baseball is full of big hits, and sometimes a foul ball has a mind of its own. If your car ever takes an unexpected hit, Harvey's Collision Center is ready with trusted collision repair and quality workmanship. Because getting you back on the road matters to Harvey's. Harvey's Collision Center, your repair team after the unexpected.
I was in a house by myself. It came to a point one day where I thought, you know, I really don't want to take care of this house anymore. I don't want the maintenance. I don't want to worry every time a storm comes over. Is it going to affect my garage, my yard, my roof? It was very easy to give that up. And I come here, and if a storm rolls in, I don't worry about my roof. Very comforting.
Every great season is built one base at a time. Finding the right home, making the right offer, negotiating the details, and getting to home base. That's why Highland Park Baseball is proud to partner with Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group. Because when it's time to make a move, you deserve a team that's ready from the first pitch to closing day. Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group is on deck for you.
We go to the 6th. Leading off for the Scots will be Martin True. He'll be followed by Isaac Hutchinson and Henry Gahagan. McNeil back out. Had a very quick inning last inning, a ground out. He did walk a batter, but then got a double play behind him, so he only faced 3 batters. And now True has a ground out and a walk. Swing and a foul back.
Yeah, usually this camera wouldn't be. I was trying to get audio to the camera and just handling outside. Yeah, but it wasn't working. Well, it's kind of for people outside, but
That'll be a strike on the inside corner. The balls and 2 strikes to True as we start the 6th. That one bounces in for a ball. Scots would like to get his speed on the bases, add some insurance. 1-0 here in the 6th.
anywhere from like a half inning is 3 minutes. Half an inning.
Another time called at the plate.
It happens. Okay. It's reassuring.
Going to be called strike 3 on the inside corner. Caught Martin looking. That's the first strikeout of the night for McNeil. Here is Isaac Hutchinson playing third base tonight.
Usually I wouldn't have to do any of this stuff, but you guys are just to set up like these are basically hotkeys, so there's a sign that will just keep them on the
And first pitch to Isaac is a strike.
sucks and I like can't do anything. And sometimes it'll like reassign it to a different thing, so I'm like trying to click the balls from things.
Hard on the ground. Fair ball. Knocked down by the third baseman. Isaac will reach first. So the third baseman Greenway got a glove on it, knocked it into foul territory, and I think that one is going to be scored an error. Let's bring up Gahagan, a sacrifice bunt, which led to a run and a strikeout on Henry's book. Has had a hot bat as of late. Fouls this one back.
So who is the old guy?
Not much of a lead at first. Pitch is up and into Gahagan. So his dad had some big news last week. I keep meaning to ask him about that. My alma mater is a Learfield school. Ooh, big cut, no contact from Henry. Ball and 2 strikes.
That horse knows songs. Oh, you did? So you recorded for us?
Oh, swing and a miss. Nope, they're going to say he fouled it. Oh, there was a balk. I'm sorry. There was a balk. So the swing doesn't count, and the balk puts Hutchinson on second. So now with a 1 out, there's a runner in scoring position. 1-2 to Henry. On the ground towards the hole on the right side, first baseman picks it up, steps on the bag, gets the out, but it does move Hutch to third base. Didn't quite find the hole over there, but it did move the runner. Then I'll bring up Charlie Flint. His hit back in the second drove in the game's only run. With 2 outs and a runner at third, the infielder, well, just the third baseman's inside the bag. First baseman's back. Okay. I saw the third baseman in. I thought the whole field might be, but they're not. Don't want to do that with 2 outs anyway. Got ahead of myself. No balls and a strike to Flint. That one bounces in. Nice block by the catcher, Harlan. One. Little outside.
That's kind of what you want your space trying to look like. You want to be relatively equal. Yeah, so well, not relatively perfect, but it's
Charlie's ahead in the count. 2-1. Line drive into right field. That'll score another run. Flint's done it twice tonight. It's 2-0 Scots. Both times Hutchinson comes around to score on the hit from Flint. And now here's Leaf Ritchie. He had a hit a couple innings ago when the second baseman stepped on the ball trying to make the play. Strike delivered to Ritchie. Fouled into the screen. 0-2 quickly to Leaf. That's up and away. Excuse me. And that's down the low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Leaf. Two and two with 2 outs in the 6th. Strike 3 called. Up and away. Similar to the one Flash got called out on in the 1st. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0 Scots. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on Game On Sports.
SA Recycling continues to promote the health of our environment, our economy, and our local community. We have taken great steps to ensure we make a difference. Recycling today saves up to 90% of greenhouse gases versus making steel from iron ore. It clearly is the single most important thing we can do to cut greenhouse gases. We're proud to be a part of the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, making a difference, 1 ton at a time. SA Recycling.
Every team has game day rituals. Lacing up your shoes a certain way, putting your shin guards on in the same order every time. Lucky routines. HG Charm Bar lets you create your own lucky charm with customizable necklaces and bracelets. Choose the charms that fit your style. Proud sponsor of our Diamond Girls, bringing the spirit all season long. Go Scots!
Next up this inning for the Rangers, number 17, Jackson Greenway.
Greenway will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th for the Rangers as they come up trailing by 2 now after the Scots added 1 on in the top of the 6th. Trip Madison worked his way out of a bases loaded jam last inning. Now he has a 2-run lead he staked to. First pitch, swing and a miss. Greenway has a line drive out and a strikeout on his night. Fouls this one away. That'll probably make it towards the girls' softball facility. We're the only action on campus tonight, and a whole lot of people probably didn't even know we were going to be here since we were supposed to be up at Lone Star, but the Rangers field is mud and grass right now. That pitch is well outside. Nice of the Lions to let us borrow their facility. Get this game in as scheduled. After all that rain today, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off the very end of the bat. Almost fooled him. One, two's just a little outside. Tried the fastball out there. Did not get Greenway to expand the zone and chase it. Swing and a miss. 8th strikeout of the night for Madison. 1 down here in the 6th. Here's Harlan. He's a 2-time strikeout victim, once looking, once swinging.
Number 11, Brayden Harlan.
Done a nice job behind the plate tonight.
Get the strikeout. So either throw it to first base or third base. You just see the animal where they throw it, and we'll throw it across the dice.
There's a breaking ball for a strike. Good start for Tripp. Just a bit outside. 1-1. That's up and in. Tripp's allowed 3 hits and 3 walks. And now 5 full innings. There's a strike. 8 strikeouts. He had 5 in a row at one point. Happer towards third. Going to be a foul ball. Harlan ran it out to first just in case. Same 2 teams Friday night at Scotland Yard. Hope to see you there. Hopefully Dallas Cothram will be back in the booth with me. Get over that cold, Dallas. I hope it wasn't me that gave it to you. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. 9 strikeouts for number 9, Madison. 2 down here in the 6th. And that'll bring up number 5, Panton Cotton. A strikeout and a flyout in his 2 trips. And they'll say that's a swing and a strike. That pitch bounces away. That's fouled into the screen. Heads up. Into and over the screen, look like. So 1-2 now to Cotton. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. That one bounces in. Two, 2. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts in the inning for the second time tonight. 10 in the game now for Tripp Madison. And we'll go to the 7th. It's 2-0 Scots. Highland Park Scots baseball on Game On Sports.
Baseball is a game of repetition. One more pitch, one more throwdown, one more inning. And when a shoulder or knee injury changes the season, You want a doctor who gets the game. Dr. Field Scoville, shoulder, knee, and sports medicine surgeon at Carroll Clinic in Dallas, has played and coached baseball, and he understands what athletes want to know first. How long will it take? With experienced, comprehensive care and a clear plan, Dr. Scoville helps athletes and active adults work towards a safe return to what they love. Highland Park baseball is full of big hits, and sometimes a foul ball has a mind of its own. If your car ever takes an unexpected hit, Harvey's Collision Center is ready with trusted collision repair and quality workmanship. Because getting you back on the road matters to Harvey's. Harvey's Collision Center, your repair team after the unexpected.
He will come up here to hit for Gabe Nowak to lead off the seventh. Williams has a lot of doubles this year. First pitch swinging, fouls one away. Nowak had struck out and hit a line drive at the second baseman. There's a good pitch for a strike on the outside corner. McNeil's been every bit as good as Martinez was. Martinez went the first four, only allowed one run on 2 hits. High fly ball, not very deep. The left fielder giving it a run. Did he make the catch? He did not. Okay.
He ran into the wall.
He ran behind screens and poles that looked from here like he made the catch, but I'm told he did not. Good hustle, though. That was a long way to run. So Williams is still alive, 0-2. Well outside. Good heat on the fastball. This is Ryan Hansberger now pitching. I just noticed that. That one bounces in. Williams hit the ball that he did at South Lake Carroll to straightaway center. It would probably clear the flagpole here. Just down and away. 2-2. Or full count now to Williams. Swing and a foul back. Good cut on the fastball. Oh, another big cut, but no contact. And one down. Parker Yoder coming up 0 for 2 tonight. Usually he finds a way to get on base somehow, some way. High on base percentage, high batting average. Called on to bunt a lot and does an excellent job with that as well. That's going to be a strike outside. I'm surprised the umpires haven't said anything to Yoder about the way he walks across the plate and looks at where the ball was. Some umpires don't like that.
At least didn't draw a line.
Oh, breaking ball drops in there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now to Parker. That'll miss down low. 2-2. Oh, a generous strike call on the outside corner. Parker goes down looking, 2 down. And that'll bring up Cole Flashnick. Cole has walked twice and struck out. Had a couple of extended at bats. One ending in a strikeout, one in a walk. First pitch is outside. And Hansbarger steps off, steps back on. Big cut, no contact. That one bounces in the right-hand hitter's batter's box. 2-1 now to Flash. In the top of the 7th of a 2-0 ball game as we approach 10 o'clock. Oh, took something off that one and Cole swung through it. Now the 2-2. Line drive over the third baseman, and it'll drop in for a hit. Cole's officially 1 for 2 tonight with 2 walks. Been on base 3 times in 4 attempts. That'll bring up Adam Ritchie 0 for 3.
Now batting for Highland Park, number 16, Adam Ritchie.
That's a pass for not my best.
Strikeout, a ground out, and a ground into a double play. Let's see if Cole's off and running with 2 outs here. Decent but not great lead. He stays. First pitch to Ritchie's down. Oh, big cut, no contact. And 1-1 now to Ritchie. Fouled back to the screen. There goes Flash. The pitch bounced in about 52 feet. Looked like it hit in the grass before the circle. Didn't give Harlan a chance to make a play on the stolen base by Flashneck. And now a 2-2 count to Ritchie with another insurance run now in scoring base and scoring position. Inside. Full count due to Ritchie. Martin True on deck if we get that far. Swing and a foul tip. Straight back. Had it timed. Full count. 2 outs. Runner at second. 2-0 ball game here late in the season. That'll bounce in. And now the Scots have a pair of base runners. That'll bring up Martin True, a ground out, a walk, and a strikeout.
Now batting for the Scots for 3, Martin True.
Went down looking last time. Barger's first pitch is just a little down. He takes a lot of time between every pitch. That'll be a called strike on the corner, 1-1. Can't do that in banana ball. You have to step into the batter's box and just stay there. Oh, that gets away. Flash is thinking about coming home, but he'll stop at third. Hansberger was at the plate. And now with a 2-1 count, True's got a pair of runners in scoring position, but there are 2 outs. That'll be a called strike. That was about as perfect of a pitch as you could make. 2 balls and a strike, and he's got to put one where True doesn't want to swing at it, and knee-high outside corner to even up the count at 2. Deuces a while with 2 outs and 2 on and 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards second. Gets True at first, and that will retire the side. The Scots threaten, but do not add to their lead. It is 2-0 Scots as we go to the bottom of the 7th on Highland on Game On Sports.
Every great season is built one base at a time. Finding the right home, making the right offer, negotiating the details, and getting to home base. That's why Highland Park Baseball is proud to partner with Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group. Because when it's time to make a move, you deserve a team that's ready from the first pitch to closing day. Meredith Hayes Real Estate Group is on deck for you. Businesses don't always get to choose their battles, and when a lawsuit disrupts operations and drains resources, you need skilled counsel fast. Nowak and Stouch represents businesses throughout North Texas in commercial disputes with a strong focus on construction and real estate. Skilled negotiators and trial-tested litigators. When the game gets tough, you need Nowak and Stouch in your legal lineup.
It is 2-0 Scots lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Rangers will have 7, 8, and 9 coming up. Fryman, Alvarado, and probably a pinch hitter. Knutson started there. Nelson pinch hit for him and came out of the lineup, so there'll be somebody else hitting in the number 9 spot. Fryman has a walk and a strikeout. Excuse me. Madison has struck out 10. He struck out all 3 batters. Strikeouts to go with those as we go now to the bottom of the 7th. And stepping in is Fryman.
Private.
A strikeout and a walk. One of 2 walks issued, or 3 walks issued by Madison that were all in the 5th inning. Ground ball or line drive hit into right field. It's a good start for the Rangers as Gahagan gets the ball back in. They'll bring up Alvarado. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout looking, strikeout swinging. With it being the 7th inning, they're not likely to trade an out for a base. Decent but not great lead at first. First pitch comes home to Alvarado. Pretty tall looking kid. Taller than everybody else there at home plate. And time call from one of the Yoders. Here comes Coach Travis out to talk to everybody on the infield as well as his right-hander. Looks like he's going to take the ball from Madison. Nice job coming in the first inning after 1 batter. And he has gone 5 2/3 innings with 10 strikeouts. And it looks like James Brower is going to come in and try to finish this one off. Brower, just a junior. I joked with him earlier this year that he had grown at least 2 inches from last year. I think he's grown 2 inches since the time I saw him earlier this year. He says he's 6'1". It looks to me like he's more 6'2" or 6'3" even. Where's the number 19? Just a junior. He'll be back next year. He faces the bottom 2 in the order and then the top with no outs and a runner on. So in my book, I think I've got 4 hits given up by Madison and 3 walks with 10 strikeouts thus far. He is responsible for the runner at first base. Excuse me while I write in my book. Wind has died down a little bit. The weather guy, if you can believe them, he said it'd be dry tonight and tomorrow through Friday. So we should have better weather and slightly warmer by the time we get to Friday when we come back to Scotland Yard. Anyway, we are 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody out. There's a runner at first. Brower coming in now to face Alvarado with a 1-ball, no strike count. As I said earlier, I do not think they will trade an out for a base. Don't look for them to play small ball here. But Isaac Hutchinson is in on the grass at third. First pitch from Brower is a ball up and away. 2-0 now as he inherited a 1-0 count. Good but not great lead. There's a strike.
Zoom out a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. That's good.
Swing and a foul back. A half step bigger lead right now. First base from Fryman. The pitch from Brower. Strike 3 called. Good breaking ball. And that'll be 1 down. The 12th strikeout of the night for Scott's pitching. Brower doesn't have a big leg kick, got a lot of very fluid motion with his arm. See, he changed the spin on that one and the breaking ball in there. Here's Brock Buchanan pinch hitting for the number 9 batter. First pitch to him, just a little outside. Oh. A warning issued to, I believe, Coach Yoder, since he walked a few steps down the line. Umpire's marking it in his book, so it must have been serious.
That won't hurt his feelings.
A ball and no strikes to Buchanan. 1 on and 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back to the screen. Swing and a miss. Good cut. No contact. Brower appeared to take something off of that one. Swing and a miss. 2 down, 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. And back to the top of the order, Basile, the shortstop.
Rangers number 10, Austin Basile.
A strikeout, a flyout, and a fielder's choice. I keep saying Basile, B-A-S-I-L-E. It's Basile is the way the PA guy keeps reminding me. I keep saying it wrong. I apologize to his family. There's a reason an old radio guy from the 80s is doing Game On Sports, I guess. Long look at first from Brower. Kicks and fires, swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Brewers up 0-2 with 2 outs in the 7th. In the air, but on the infield. Flash calls for it. Makes the catch. The Scots win. 2-0 Scots.
Well, thank you for coming out. I hope everybody goes.
That is the Scots' 21st win of the season. Their 11th in district.
Same 2 teams. Have a good night. Drive home safely.
So the Scots are now 11-2 in district. Last year they finished 10-4, so they've got their game up on that. And the Rangers are 9-4 in district as we go to one more game on Friday night that will close out the regular season. Make sure you come on out early on Friday, 6 o'clock at Scotland Yard. Y'all come on out for some live music and some free tacos. Greatest hits at Scotland Yard on Friday night. These same 2 teams will be there. We'll see how the rest of the district shakes out for these playoff spots that are up for grabs. The Scots win it 2-0 for Ty Owens and everyone on staff at Game On Sports. I'm Rob Davis. Thanks for watching Highland Park Scots Baseball, a production of Game On Sports.